Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from News Corporation, but don't worry, we're not going to be fact-checking any headlines. Instead, we're looking at how they're spending their money. This report reveals the company's stock buyback plans and some details reported to the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX. It might sound a bit dull, but stick around because how a company spends its money speaks volumes about its health and strategy. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. The report is a Form 8K, a current report, and it notes that the earliest event reported occurred way back on. So what happened that day? Well, News Corporation had to tell the Australian Securities Exchange about some stock buybacks. More on that later. Let's get some background on the company itself. Incorporated in Delaware, and their main office is in... The company trades on the Nasdaq under the symbols CLAR-B shares. It's important to note these are different share classes, potentially with different voting rights or other privileges. This section just confirms they aren't using this filing to promote anything else. All the boxes are unchecked. Now let's get to the meat of the report, item 8.01, other events. As they said, News Corporation has a plan to buy back its own stock, up to a total of $1 billion worth. This buyback program covers both Class A and Class B common stock. The key thing here is that because they're listed on the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX, they have to report these transactions daily. The company includes some important context about forward-looking statements. Basically, they mention that anything they say they plan to do might not actually happen. It depends on things like the company's stock price, the state of the stock market in general, and relevant laws. They clearly state that they aren't promising to update these forward-looking statements unless required by law. Just copies of the information they provided to the Australian Securities Exchange on specific dates. This information details their purchases of Class A and Class B stock. Now for my take on News Corporation. It's interesting that they are buying back their own stock. On one hand, it could mean the company believes their stock is undervalued and a buyback can increase the value of remaining shares. On the other, it could signal that they don't see better opportunities to invest in growing their business. It really depends on why they think their stock price is down. The fact that News Corporation is listed on both the Nasdaq and the ASX also adds a layer of complexity. They have to comply with regulations in both the United States and Australia, so that means reporting requirements like this 8K are more frequent. So what's the bottom line? News Corporation is carrying out its buyback program. While it's hard to know for sure without more information, I would place a reasonable target price range of $28 to $32 based on earnings and market conditions. It's worth watching how this buyback program progresses and how it aligns with the company's overall strategy. Alright, that's our breakdown of News Corporation's latest filing. What are your thoughts on their buyback? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out our Discord channel linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.